कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। We feel that I am living the life, or we feel my life is easy, difficult. I will prove today by this Bhagavat that one of the biggest blunders that we do is that we live the life. Sorry? Then what shall I do? Should I not live the life? I feel I have a life and I am living the life. And I am living my life. There are two options. Either you become the life principle without living. Becoming the life principle without living is the Vedantic way or Gyan Marga, where I am the life without living. Living is appearing on life. I am one life, capital L, in which is a noun. When you say I am living the life, so you are in the state of transition. Because living is a verb. You have put yourself in a floating condition, in a moving condition, and where this movement will take you don't know. Samsar means that I am samyak sarati, sru dhatu is there. To crawl, to move together. I don't know where I'll go when I'm living. And this experience of living is not all the time pleasant. And then we say, I have to live my life. Who will live? Somehow I am managing. And if your life is good, you can say, I have a good life. If you're not so, you say, I will put him on. I'm adjusting with him. Very big mistake is there. The problem in life is that biggest mistakes you don't know. We are not aware of the biggest mistake. If you trip down, we feel, oh, I didn't see there was a water. We say sorry if somebody. But very big mistakes we are not aware. The effect of which is very detrimental, that mistakes we are not aware. And biggest one mistake is living, I'll prove. Oh, is it a mistake? I'm living the life. Yes. How? Wait. Shall I die? No. Either become the life by the process of Shravana Manan Dhyan, where living is not mine. I am the life and living is coming and going. Living is superimposed on life. I am Adhishthan and living is Adhyast, superimposed. So various living is coming on. I am not living. I am life without living. This is the Vedantic method. Okay. This class is not on Vedanta, otherwise I would have gone through that. I am tempted to go through that. Living is that various small and big eyes are coming and going in the big eye. Unmoving I am that unmoving eye in which all stretchable eyes, you understand, no? Huh? Stretchable eyes, which is most of the time on the stretcher, which is hurt. This is stretcher word is very well coined by anybody. It is hurt. It can't move. Like you are not able to move. That day, very painful. You cannot walk, you cannot move. This stretchable eye, morning I was feeling I am so big, evening I am feeling very low. Tomorrow I don't know what I will feel. Depends what happens tomorrow morning. This I that I am with, this I see, but I don't see it as reality. This is Vedantic Jnana Yoga. I am that drishta, I am that principle in which this living is an illusion. Because the one who is living is a false composition of inert and consciousness. And I am that consciousness which there is no boundary. Life means consciousness without boundary, who is not inside the body. I am not the body with the soul. I am that big soul in which all bodies are appearing. There is nothing called my body. There is nothing called my body and your body in that. There is nothing called my with that. Life doesn't relate to that. My consciousness doesn't relate to that. Anybody. Because it doesn't mix with something. This is the Vedantic life. Either I become the life. Other way, which is the easier way, which is the Bhakti Marg, in which I will try to elaborate it. What is that way? Please don't live the life. Understand life is God's life. There is nothing called my life. Biggest mistake is when you say it's my life. Oh, so natural to say. I told you, very natural things are highly unnatural from logic point, from scriptural point. What did you say again? I said that you don't say this is my life. Whose life is this? If my life is not there, then whose life is it? Acha, if it is your life, then you can hold it, but you lose your life. If you say, we are so commonly using these terms that it is a little difficult to understand. What? Not my life. If it was your life, then you would not have lost it. You have control over it. But the non-controllability on what? On what? On my life tells that it was not my life. Anybody who doesn't listen to me, how can he be mine? This is how saints reduce all mamta. Understand, no? The best way to remove that somebody is not under your control. Then you cannot possess that person. And in this world, nobody is under your control. So forget about body. Your body is not under your control. Climate, of course, is not under your control. One person is not under anybody's control for all the time. One person. How can you say life is yours? Tell me one factor in the life which is you can say it's under my control, including your mind also. We all use these words very loosely. without going into the details of that, what you claim as my life, first thing is it is not, you will lose the life that, how can you be, if it was yours, you cannot lose it. If it was your life, you would not have lost it, but you know you will lose the life. You are not Chiranjeevi, like Hanumanji and Ashwathama. Chiranjeevi you are. So, nobody is going to live eternally. Okay. Even the life-giving medicine comes with expiry date. So, there is nothing called you are going to live. And how you will lose and when you will lose is not in your hand. So, how can you claim that this life is mine? And again, where you will get the life, that also is not in your hand. Whether you will get or not, where you will get. So you got the life, and life has been thrust upon you. You have not chosen the life that this was the life that I had chosen. No. And then you lose the life also. Then how can you claim so boldly that it is my life and my arrest? Shanti se baitho aap. Please give a thought to it. Problem is we don't think where thinking is lot of required. We think on those issues where we cannot do anything. Foolishness of a person is he tries to think on those issues which cannot be changed. And he gets frustrated. Think on those issues which you can change. Those situations which you cannot change, you think a lot about that. And what has happened in the past which you cannot change, you think a lot about that. Thinking without joy and conclusion is brooding. So thinking has not taken to conclusion and joy. It has taken to confusion and sorrow. And I'm going round and round about. People say, I think a lot. I say, oh, you think also. क्या बात करते हो? This life you got it. Got it. Got it means? Huh? Somebody gave me. It has not dropped from the air. Even if it drops from the air, somebody must have dropped it. If you say, I got the letter, then you say, who gave you the letter? Got is not from Shunya. When you got the life from somebody, and somebody will take your life. You have no control over your life. You cannot say that, my life won't go. Many people tried, Ravan tried, Hiranyakashipu tried. Hum kahu ke marhi na mare. I should not die. They wanted life to control. They asked Brahmaji. Brahmaji said, Bhai, Ravan yaar. Problem is, even I don't have that. I can give you what I have. This is not under my control because my tenure is also limited. I am the new Brahma. Previous Brahma is no more. Brahma is a position. Like PM is a position. So Brahma, I am the latest Brahma. Kya kare? I cannot give that. Even if I give it, it won't happen. It is not with me. How can I give that? Ask something. So, when life is not under your control, how can you claim it is my life? बड़े धड़ल्ले से हम लोग दिन रात बोलते रहते हैं, my life is my life. And some go to it is my life, I will live as I want. Hold on, wait. First confirm it is your life. It will go away, you don't know. Nobody wants heart attack, nobody wants cancer. Nobody wants that I should pass away from COVID. COVID itself is COVID, who knows? Who knows how it will come? Govindati, iti Kovida. Who knows that? It's a Sanskrit word. आप हमको बताओ इस बात को. You have no choice of what will be. Something will happen for you and me to pass away. सब कुछ तो होना पड़ेगा ना. Some event has to happen. I should not pass away with pain. That is another issue. But cancer is there. Why you are taking cancer? Okay, heart attack. Make it painless heart attack. Achha, everything is in your hand. I should just die while sleeping. Oh, you troubled so many people and you want to die. So, my point is, it is not your choice. कहता नहीं क्या हो भाई. Sometimes you don't know what is the cause also of the death. The person just falls and passes away. कह नहीं सकते ना. You cannot say what will happen. And somebody will take your pran and my pran. How can you claim it is my life? Number 1 point. Number 2 point. Let us see what is inside the life now. Not only what is the subject. Humility. Prashraya is the subject. Oh, sorry. And what is the topic you are talking about? You should at least mention once. Prashraya. Pragalbhyam prashraya shilam. Oh, that topic yesterday's one. Yes, I was not satisfied. Therefore, I am again starting. So, please understand, the life is composed of so many factors. Let us start with the farthest factor. Farthest is your sun is there, moon is there. That is also part of your life. Air is there. Stars are there. Earth is there. Plant kingdom is there. Also life. Animal kingdom is there. Also life. Worms are there. Marine life is also there. So, that is also life. That is also part of your life. Marine drive. That is also part of your life. Everybody is remembering their time. So that marine life is also there. It is a far ki life hai. Let us come closer now. But that is also part of life. Why? Because it affects you. Sunshine affects you. Air affects you. No? Rain affects you. Cold affects you. When you come to the earth, then climate affects you. Economy affects you. World economy affects you. Diseases affects you. More close if you come. Can you come to the closer life? The closer ones. There is many people are there whom I see but I don't know. I have no relation. Many people you must have seen. When you go on the road, many you see. Some are in the car, some are going on the road, some are pedestrians. Every day you see when you go out. You just watch. If you are in the airport, you can say hello. You don't say hello. You say hello. Somebody is saying, you say hello, how are you? Fine, thank you. Or anywhere you are in the shopping mall is there, you also see somebody is there. But they are not effective. More closer. There are friend circle are there. All part of the life. Friends, some are distant friend. Distant friend. Who never call you on your birthday. Or neither their birthday. It's that distant friend. Much closer. Closer friends are also there. Closer friends are there. Little closer friends. Then relatives are there. Some are problematic. Some are okay. Some are very good. All kinds of relatives are there. So, this is our relative. This is my chacha's son. Or this is my mama's daughter. Or this is my mausa's, Poopa's daughter's sister. So, this is like that is there. This is my uncle. Uncle means who won't be tomorrow? Uncle. Nakal vasati. Shwana vasati iti ankala. So, that is uncle. So, aunties are there. More closer you come. They have more impact on your life. Why? They can give you more sorrows and joys. There are more stronger sorrows and joy. Then more closer you come, my family members, father, mother, sister, brother, they can give you more sorrow, son, daughter, or more joy they can give you. Then your educational qualifications are there, your talents are there. This is more closer. More closer, your husband, wife, very close. Biggest source of sorrow, joy is from the husband, wife and children. Woman has two sources of sorrow and joy. Or anybody, their other spouse or their children. So this is more influencing factor. More closer you come, बोलो, mind. Oh, यही है. Life has such a big area. You tell out of those areas what you have made. Starting from the sun, moon, and to this mind, you have no control how it is your life. But there is one, zero Hiralal. What? What did you say? Zero Hiralal. Zero Hiralal. Zero Hiralal. Who thinks he is a hero, but he is actually zero Haralal. He is not Hiralal. He thinks he is hero Hiralal, but he is actually zero Harahal. हर हाल में हारा है वो, और ultimately zero है. Understood? Didn't understand? Who? Ego. He thinks he is Hira. He is got diamond and he is hero. Everywhere he tries to go and become hero somewhere. But he is actually zero Haralal. Where humility comes. Oh, please get these points. I'll come back. From that distance to this is all belongs to Ishwar only. You did not make your son, daughter, your father and mother. And actually you did not make your son, daughter also. If you had a choice, you would have made a better one. If I had, anybody will think that I could have a better son, a better daughter than present one who is there, trouble creator. Or if not trouble creator, I could have a better one, a better wife. Or I could have chosen a better body at least. This body itself, there is so much of ups and downs. More craters on the face than the moon. Such a face God has given. Every time I see the mirror, I give the mirror for repairing. Body, you wanted a diseaseless body. The disease ho gayi humko. Small thing creates cold now. If I had a choice of getting a body, I would have got a body in which there is I don't feel that cold. No pains and no cold, no back problem, no slip disc, no exercise you have to do, no pranayam you have to do, otherwise every day you have to do all this pranayam. It takes time, yaar. I could have done better work. But you are stretching like that, why this back problem is there? So sometimes cobra pose is there, that you sit on that cobra pose. Because after that you feel better little. So you have to give time. If I had the choice of getting a body, I would have got a better body. Better face, better body, better back. I would have chosen by Bhagavan, jara menu dena back wala. Give me a better menu. ऐसी कोई निकालो बैग जिसमें कि even somebody hits also nothing happens. That bag, give me proper bag. Give me stomach which I can digest anything. Give me a better face. Little more nose, nice lips, nice teeth I could have. Every few days I will go to the dentist. Here in this life, doctors want you should be sick. Otherwise, how will they run the business? Lawyers want that you should have problem with the neighbor and your, finances. CAs want that you should have some money which you cannot manage. If you can manage, what will they do? So everybody is enjoying your problems actually. Because of your problem, they are earning. Only there is one person who wants that you should not worry, you should sleep well when I come. That is thief. He is the only person who wants you that you should be at rest. My point is, whatever world is there, you have not made one hair of your life. How can you claim it was your life? Please, start thinking rightly. What? This is God's life. Where is my role? I am coming to you. Why are you in a hurry? Why are you in a hurry? Only have hurry, don't be in hurry. Okay? Have hurry. Have hurry. Don't be in hurry. Work, be for hurry. And have hurry. For hurry and have hurry. Chaturthi vibhakti is okay. Saptami is not okay. So, but don't be in hurry. What did you say now? I am saying this life, everything God has given. What about this? Zero Haralal. What about this ego Maharaj? I am coming to this. I am coming to this. This, his hollowness, Mr. Ego. This is the one which claims his own life. Anything which you claim in this world will become a source of your worry, anxiety. It will give some joy, but at the end it definitely has to become a source of your worry. Including your body, and including your mind. You are claiming somebody else's thing, now maintaining it will be your problem. This shift of perception from deceptive perception to realizing perception, what? That this life belongs to God. Where am I coming? I am telling you. This life doesn't belong to me. But humility is not there. Absence of humility means you are trying to become bigger by claiming a lot of things of God's life. You are playing kabaddi using somebody else's thighs. Kabaddi, you know? Don't know kabaddi. With your thighs you play kabaddi. But your thighs have it is too low. It has no thighs you have. Like agarbatti, your thighs are there. Highly breakable, on which your ego stands. You have no talent, you have no strength of your own, and you are trying to claim something. Humility means, first step, this is God's life. I will think Swamiji later on. No, you have to think here on. Later on you will have no time. Here only you have to think. What is my role? I am coming to it. Nothing is yours. All of you are sitting here, also those who are watching here. None of them I made. And none of you had thought that you will meet me. Fortunately or unfortunately, as the case may be. Neither I thought that I will meet you. You are so good, I mean. So I never thought I will meet you. One thing you tell me one thing which you thought and you had thought it will be and then it came exactly like that. I am telling this point because we are very blind in our life. This ego is a blind matter. Humility means I disclaim the life as mine. And not disclaim. I offer it. I realize it. Realize means a very beautiful word I told in Vedanta class also. I thought he is bad. 1 year I was thinking he is bad. Then I realized no, he is not bad. When you forget something and then know it through knowledge, that is called realization. You don't do anything. I realized this was God's life. I didn't have to do anything to you did not make the God's life. You realize, no, it was God's life. तन मन धन सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, तेरा तुझको अर्पण. I am not offering mine. I am not offering mine. This is called dan. I took my money, I gave to you. That is called dan. But I forgot that this was your money, I was keeping it. And then that is not giving to you. I didn't donate the money to you. Then, bolo. Other word? No. One more word. Offered back. I offered back your money to you. It is a realization. I am not doing dan. I am realizing that I am offering your money to you only. It is not my life. Don't take the unnecessary load. Already much load is there. I have no daughter, no son, no husband, no wife, no children. They are all God's. Oh. But this ego is a very terrible thing. I am telling you, humility starts. This is the starting point of humility. Two things. I recognize not the world. I don't see the sun. Oh wow, what a beautiful sun. I am a nature lover, Swamiji. I go with the camera. Adjusting. Like that. What is this? Wow, what a sun, what a sunrise. In a child, I went to some place called Nainital. They say, what a sunrise. The sunrise points are there. Sunset, sunrise point. Everybody, camera. Somebody is lying down. Somebody is taking from that angle, this angle. You don't know where they are lying down, what they are doing. You are confused. What is this person wanting? This is which asana he is doing. What is this? What a sunrise. What a wonderful nature is there. देखो तुम गड़बड़ मत बोलो तुम. ये nature नहीं है. This is God's expression. This is Shivji's eyes. This is not sun. And this is not moon. Agnir Murdha Chakshushi Chandra Suryau Disha Shrotre Vagvartascha Vedaha Vayu Prana Hridayam Vishwamasya Prithivyam Prithvi Padbhyam Prithvi Yesha Sarvbhutantaratma Mundak. Agnir Chandra Surya Chakshushi. This is the eyes of Shivji. Don't see the sun. Don't see sun. Please be careful. Don't see sun. Don't make the mistake of seeing the nature. Otherwise, nature will call you. I am saying, don't see the sun. Here it is not the sun. Here it is the eyes of Surya. I mean, Shivji's eyes, you know that, Virat form. कैसे बात करते हो आप? You are seeing nature. Whose nature? Nature is not an independent existence. Well, good. Who is good? Nobody. If you say somebody is nature always Prakriti belongs to somebody. Prakriti belongs to some Purush. Mama Maya Duratya. Mayadhyakshan Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. I disclaim myself and I claim God, that things belong to God here. This is the humility's first step, I am telling you. What about our personal life? The problem is that you are not listening properly. First is understand, let us shift this attention. Don't think breeze is very fast. This is not a breeze. This is Vayu. Bhagwan's breath is there. This is Bhagwan's breath. And supposing he sneezes, and you had it then, whole earth will blow off. Ocean is womb. He does little and tsunami comes. Don't let him be quiet. Agnir Murdha Chakshushi Chandra Surya Disha Shrotre Vagvrtascha Veda. What is his Vani? Or Vedas are his Vani. Vayu Prana. Hridayam Vishwamasya. Whole world is his heart. Padbhyam Prithvi. Earth is his feet. Esha Sarvbhutantaratma. I don't see the nature. Achha, what about my relatives then? What about my distant relative, close relative, problematic relative, enemies, those who don't like me, those who create problem in my life? They all are his only. Don't claim anybody. One single person you will claim in life, and that person will make your life such a problem. The moment you claim anybody, his problem, his prarabdha, his nature, all will come with you. It's a package deal. The moment I say you are mine, then your problem is mine, your prarabdha is mine, your nature is mine, your reaction are mine, your anger is mine, your demand is mine. Now you will be totally influencing me. If you want to be influenced by anybody, then you can do it. All sadhanas, please disclaim mentally. And disclaim and reclaim. Reclaim whom? Reclaim the God and disclaim these people around. This is the first step. Humility won't come. Humility is a very big understanding about these facts. Humility is not that I became small. No, unless God you know big, your smallness won't work. Now another point. Is it clear? Now next point. What is the next point? Next point is very important. Any point is not important? No, all are important. So next point is, in this world, when you live in this world, new situations come. Now, every situation I feel is like just imagine, it's like a room where you have some freedom, limited freedom, and I don't know. You can do something and you cannot do something. You cannot do everything. Every situation is like a room with a walls around. And when you say my situation is not good today, what do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean? Room is very small. And it's very stingy also. It is very hot also. And some person are like that room. some person or some disease. Nahin? Your disease is also like one room. You cannot leave it. Makes you feel limited. You want to get out of this disease. You want to get out of it and I want to be a normal. I want to be a normal person as everybody is there. I also want to be one of them. But I'm struggling. I'm trying to break that wall which life has given to me. Lo, ab life ko le aaye tum. Ab tum ghochu Ram, GR. Now you have brought the life. Life has given to you the disease. You are struggling with it. You are trying to break it. You are trying to break that wall which has been given to you. I feel very frustrated with this person. That means he is creating a lot of walls. I'm tired. I'm fed up of this person. I'm tired. I don't know either he should die or I should die. One should pass up. We both can't live together. Sometimes I feel I should just commit suicide. Then why don't you try once? No, I think nowadays these medicines are quite mixed. It doesn't work. Don't make excuses. I'll give you more ways. So, why anybody commits suicide because he feels very limited. Something is making you very helpless. Feeling of helplessness is called sorrow. Right? And supposing you have a good situation, what do you mean? Very bigger room is there. Very nice wife is there, nice person is front of me. भाई आप जैसा कोई मेरी जिंदगी में आए तो बात बन जाए. Huh? I was lying sick. Not sick, sick. So I was sick and somebody came, my friend came, wonderful friend. अरे वाह, उनके आने से जो उनके चेहरे पे आ जाती है हंसी, लोग सोचते हैं बीमार का हाल अच्छा है. I smile. अब उसने बड़ी स्पेस दे दिया. बोले what you will have? अरे डॉक्टर is saying, you like cold drinks, no? अरे I can't have doctor. अरे let doctor all the time. Whole day you took taking medicines, no? Huh? I will take everybody out. I'll say I'll talk to him personal. Okay, I have bought Sprite for you. Sprite soda? Huh? Acha, you brought. But this doctor they themselves are taking so much. Don't worry about that. Take it. You like the sweets also, no? This chocolate also, no? This is under your bed. Take it whenever you want. This also I brought one nice, this is USB bolte na? This is one film is there. Acha, film is also, yes, you put on the mobile and you can see that. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I'm going. Don't go. No, I'm going. You want anything? Shall I press your hand? No. Somebody gave you very much big freedom. I pulled him, but he didn't feel bad. I sarcastically shouted on him. He said, okay. He didn't feel bad. The one who doesn't feel bad when you shout, he gives you a lot of space. You're not overconscious in his presence. You feel this person I can take for granted. I'm sure he will not. Situation, person, sometimes bigger rooms are there. Good time. But nobody has good time everywhere. In the same situation, some good situation and some bad. Who has given? God has given. What is ego's work? Where humility comes into picture. Understand this point. Shall I tell? Ego wants to what? Take over life and become bigger than life. I want to be everywhere. I want my way. My house run should as I want. My wife should be as me. My house should be. My job should be as I want. My body should be as I want. It is my place. What I will want, that should happen. Ego wants to pervade. Where? In God's area. ये देखो. Ego wants to stretch himself in God's area. Therefore I said ego will always go to the stretcher. Because he is trying to stretch too much. You don't understand, this is not your area now. This is all God's. In every situation, small or big, suffocation is to the ego. Dhyan dena. Please get this point. Important point is there. Then, when it is successful, then there is joy of ego also. Wow. But joy of ego has poison hidden in it. Because what it has become breed, next situation is going to come to make you smaller now. And now your habit of becoming small is not there now. You have lost that habit. Then you won't fit in. And then you will feel more limitation. Another situation came. Today was, till July I had a very good time. From August, Mangal changed. Mangal changed and Buddha changed and Surya changed. From 4th place it went to 7th place. And now the limitations come. What? Boss who was with me, he is now gone. Now another boss has come. With his coming, I am at loss. He is taking me for a toss. This is my problem now. Why he doesn't understand me? Why he doesn't take my care? Who is he? I am doing so much. 12 years I was working in this particular office. Oh, क्या हुआ बच्चों? क्या हुआ? Gone. Wanted to stretch too much, no? When world aroused to stretch you, you are very happy. Somebody will come in your life to tell you, hey, go back. In everybody's life, somebody will come in time to push him back. Andar chalo, go back. Your desires has no meaning. Chalo. Your desire, your ambitions have no meaning. If you had been humble, get my point. I recognize God's world. Where am I? I am small. How small? In front of God I am. And I am very happy to become small. This joy of becoming small in front of God is humility. What about the small room that situation has given today? I don't live in external world. Then I live in my different world with the Lord. I live in my God's Lord's world. I don't live in this external world. And Lord's world has a lot of space. So the humble person will be much more quieter and happier because he has a lot of space. But this person is troubling me. But I am not with him. His memories are not the problem. I don't live with him. Because he is known to become smaller, therefore he doesn't resist anybody and doesn't insist and doesn't persist. Insistence, resistance, persistence, consistence is not in the outer world. He's not a fighter in the mind. He's a lover in the mind. So slowly he glided. Where? Lord's life. Money is not there. Never mind. God is there, no? No loss is loss. And whose loss is that? Lord's loss is loss. Other than Lord's, there is nothing called loss. I lost my son, daughter, husband, wife. That is not a loss. What is most required, indispensable, cannot be lost. And what is lost is not required. Anything which is lost is not required. I tell you many times, no, what is left cannot be right. And what is right cannot be left. What was saying right, left? I was sleepy slightly. How much of work was there? This is the only time I get some rest. Whole day work, this call, that receipt, this receipt. Somebody is coming there, somebody is coming there. Cut. This is the only time nobody disturbs. Nice hall is there, chairs are also good. बोलते रहिए. It's good that you talk. When Bhagavan Ram went to Valmiki ji, तात बचन पुनि मातु हित रायु भयो भरत. Valmiki said, Ram, you are in the forest? How come? अच्छा नहीं हुआ ना ये? Not good. Ramji went to another zone. Don't live here. Don't live in the outer world. Tat bachan puni matu hit. He said, 4 things I gained. My father's words were fulfilled. Puni matu hit, mother wanted. Bhai Bharat as Rao. And you know who became the king? Bharat. Great Bharat. King should be Raja Dharmiko Vijayi Bhavatu. He is the acme of all goodness. Achha, haan. And then, Mo kahu daras tumhar prabhu, yah sab mam punya prabhav. If I had not been asked to go to the forest, how would I have darshan, your darshan? क्या मजा आ रहा है यहाँ पे साहब? ये राम है. Physically anybody can force you. Prarabdha. Mental, where you want to live is your chance, your option. You are sitting here physically. That is your compulsion. Otherwise I'll ask a lot of questions. Where were you? Why you are not come? You have to send messages then. But mentally you are free. You can see me and go somewhere else. I see many times like that, some eyes and faces. I can know that yes, the flight has taken off. Please use this talent which you practice here in life. You have external world. I am living with God's life. Don't live with ego's life. Ego's life is imaginary. This person is no more, that means his bed, his clothes, his glasses, his mobile, his email, his Wi-Fi, his WhatsApp, everything is now somebody else's now. Please tell your code also so that we can use it. So, point is that whatever was your part of your life is no longer. ये जिस पे the ego was dancing, I told you, no, somebody else's thighs it was playing kabaddi. बड़ा मजेदार है भाई ये. Humility means I mentally enjoy and live with God. I enjoy to be small. मैं शिशु सेवक स्नेह प्रतिपाला. Lakshman ji said, I don't think I am so big that I can take care of the kingdom. I am suckling child. Either become biggest, called Brahman. Either become smallest, called Bhakt. That you are not noticeable. Don't become somebody. This ambition is a good breakfast, but bad lunch and dinner. Only what did you say? Again you said something which I can't understand. It is good to start somebody, become something big, you know, you should do something big in country. Kuch naam dikhao, name should be there. Moment you are reaching that, you understand that. The ambition of becoming big is only to tell that you cannot become big. And this desire of becoming big is going to take you. Somebody will come in your life to make you small. Life's rules are very typical. If you are flouting traffic rule once, twice, you can jump that light. But somebody will come to stop you. If continuously you talk on the phone on the signal, I think somebody will stop you. Once or twice you can get away without license. But constantly, if you don't take license at all and carry that card is in, a small card is there. So you forgot in the house, it is okay once or twice. But if you don't take at all, once you will definitely be caught. So if you have a wrong, starting is okay, bade ban ke dikhao. You are not meant to become bigger. And that person does not like you in front of whom you are becoming bigger. Or you don't like that person who is becoming bigger in front of you. Kyun? This is the wrong. Room has become very big. Don't be there. You will have the habit of being a bigger room. Situational room is very small. I am there. Where? Inside. Humility is the ability to transport yourself in the mental zone, in the soft mental zone, in the hardest situation with the Lord. You are not feeling the brunt of anything. You are not available. You are not available to take the brunt. But if you are not humble, you will try to pervade some area. Office, I want to be there. House, I want to be there. My life, I should be there. Maar pad jayegi. Somebody will come to stop you, to cut you, to chop. Oh. Ravana tried. Hiranyakashipu tried. Who are we? Sorrows means I don't recognize the loss. आपकी इच्छा की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. My desire has no value unless that was God's desire. Anybody's desire has no value unless it is a God's desire. And to be with the God's desire, you need to be with the God first. And this room changes. Sometimes big room comes, more space, less space. It's chalta hi rahega. But you have a bigger thought. You don't live there. You totally go in a very big space. You glide, you fly. Sudama was very happy in poverty also. Bhagwan Ram, while sleeping on the floor, is full of joy. Eating in his palms, he is eating, wow, what a fruit is there, Lakshman, wow. ये मजा है लाइफ का. Everybody is not there. He was not ready to take Sita ji and Lakshman ji. Alone he was going. Read Ramayana. Many times he explained to Lakshmana, you should not come, and many times to Sita ji, you should not come with. He was, not that he was going for some, picnic. With paper plate. वो पिकनिक में नहीं जा रहे थे. Alone he was going. Because he has another zone where he lives. He comes to act in the world and goes back there. Don't live there. World is not a living place. It's just acting place on his behalf and I go back with him. Moment you live here with somebody, for somebody, you are gone now. You have sold your peace in somebody's hands. But humility, this is the first stage. Is it clear? You have no choice with whom you have to live outside. You have no choice, but you have all the choice where you want to be with whom in the mind. Bas. This is called Karma Yoga. Don't live with the outer person. Well, I did so much, he doesn't understand, I did so much for him. Why you did for him? Don't you know that Jeev doesn't understand other Jeev? Not single person in the world will understand what you did. The person doesn't understand himself only. उसके लिए क्यों कर रहे हो तुम? वो पागल आदमी है. He will not understand your intention, your beauty. If you don't have humility, you are easily caught. Like the big fish swimming on the surface, it is easily caught. Sukhi means near agada. If you are down, then you cannot be caught. This is the first aspect. Is it clear? It has a lot to do with our life. Only this person, troubles me so much. Why you live with him? Who asked you to be with him? And how long you can live with anybody physically? I ask you this question. Physically, nobody is forcing you. You be in your own room. Nobody is all the time busy with you. He has other work also. He is not only with you. He has to do other work also. His stomach is not proper today. His headache is there. He is busy today. Other areas he has. Why you are living with him, but you are not living. You don't live. What happens outside, you make it in. You bring it inside, and you live mentally in you. And you are in that wall. You created a bigger wall than the wall, situational wall. With a small mind, you made your wall more constricted. No need to take him in the mind. Arey, aise ye kya hai? This is first step of humility. Second point I had told yesterday about Seva, if you remember. You know what is Seva? When I feel Lord has given me a lot, this feeling is very rare. Not difficult I feeling. I told you, devotion is a realization. Devotion starts with realization. What? I should not. I have got a lot. And this feeling gives a pain. Which pain? Guess. Give what? Give what to life? Joy is that I want to give myself. Helping somebody is one thing. And giving yourself to God is seva. Helping, he needs money, I gave him money. I help somebody. I made him cross the road. I told you, one child came to this father, he said, I made one old woman cross the road, but she was crying a lot. Father said, why? Because she did not want to cross. So, you can give something. This is helping somebody. But, please get my point. With the God, it's not helping God. Serving God is more than giving joy. Shall I go one step? I want to give myself. I'm not dissolving you. Let this person be not there. The pain of not giving is the essence of serving. Again you woke me. I am saying the pain of not able to give completely to you. I could not offer myself to you. You know what Kaushalyaji's sorrow when Ramji went? Can you guess? When Ramji went to the forest, what was her sorrow? That my love with you, Ram, is not real. If it was real, I would have died. I did not die. Dashrathji's love was more real. ये तो पेन का नाम है. Serving is the name of a pain. What pain? I don't give. I have not given sufficiently. बहुत दर्द है इस बात का. More you have pain, more you will surrender and more you will give. You are happy without giving, no? Then Abhiman is there. Those who are happy without giving, they will be unhappy without getting from the world. Only way not to be unhappy from the world without getting is you are unhappy without giving. And anything you give to the Lord, this pain is there. I can give more. The joy of having this pain is serving. I have to serve. There is no compulsion. Serve whom? Not a person. Don't serve a person. You will be again in the problem. You can serve God through the person. Don't give to the person, because don't stop. Finite can't merge with finite. You feel sun I got, moon I got, guru I got, satsang I got. हमने दिया क्या उसको? Who gave me day and night everything, the breathing I got, the body I got. I told you, every big thing is free of cost. Cost is of something which is not very small, which is small. Mother has no cost. Teacher has no cost. Grace has no cost. Devotion has no cost. You can't go to the market, bole bhai, 5 kilo give me devotion. Mil jao, you spend $1 billion, still you can't get devotion. Cost hai uski. You can get big mansions. You can purchase the cities. Don't go to Paris. You can purchase big aeroplanes. Not devotion, not dispassion, not teacher's love, not God's love. The biggest joy-giving factors are not with the money. They come with the pain. That pain is there. Of which pain? I have to give a lot. Bhagwan, you have given me so much. You gave me Guru, you gave me God, you gave me mantra, you gave me ashram, you gave me puja, you gave me jap, you gave me everything, which I never thought also. सबहि भांति पिय सेवा करहूँ, मार्ग जनित सकल श्रम हरहूँ. Sita ji says. Ramji said, Sita, why you want to come with me? You can't live without me. She said, no. Sabhi bhati piya seva karo. I will serve you in all ways. Marag janita shram sab hariyam. When you will walk, you will get tired. I'll serve you. Ye pakhari, baithari, tarutahi. Because you have to walk, your feet will get very tired. Every time I will just take some vessel. I will wash that. By washing, your tiredness will go away. Paye pakhare, bau bari tanai. Then what will you? Kari hahu bau mudit manmai. And with my pallu, I'll fan you. And then she says, Pao paloti hi nisyati siddhasi. Any time if I get opportunity, I'll need your feet. I'll press you. When morning or evening, every time, Nisidisi, not Sita, not the princess of Mithila, not the queen of Ayodhya, but your servant. Paye paloti nisidisi dasi. Unless you become small, the desire to become smaller and the pain of I could not become small. और कर सकते थे, हम और कर सकते थे, नहीं किया. I could have served God better. I did not serve. This is the soul of your serving. Even if you die while serving, the thought should be, I could have done more for you, God. And you are not serving a human being. And with whom you have to serve is not you. Somebody will be there in your life. Transport this ethereal world and go to that devotional world. Prashraya is going on. See the word. Prashraya, pragalbhyam prashraya. Sam mahitrin taru pallovdai. He said, when in the forest, the floors are not even. Sam mahitrin taru pallovdai. Pao palote nisidisi. See, he said, I'll make the earth leveled up. This is, I say, there, live there. You gave something after talking to somebody, after feeding somebody, after giving water and tea to somebody. Never think that I gave to that person. And really, if you think that what God has been giving to us from birth, you can never appreciate. Ananta we have taken. We have taken and taken only. Anant we have taken. Given hardly. And we bhogi, this ego everywhere wants to take again for something. It wants to become hero in somebody's life. It wants to become hero in office. It wants to become hero as a wife. Wants to become hero as a husband. Heroine as a wife. Then, and I told you, then somebody will come to cut you off. I don't want to become anybody. I want to just give to you. When you think, unless you realize this aspect, your humility won't. Humility is from realization. Not of your smallness, but his bigness and your smallness. Both has to be realized. Then Seva blossoms. Seva is not a compulsive thing that I have to. You don't serve a person, you can help a person. Binu samarpe jimi satkarma. I'm not giving something, I'm not obliging anybody. I'm giving to God what I'm giving to God. I'm His thing only, I'm taking and offering to Him. With a shame, I'm offering to Him. And my desire is that I should merge in you. There should be nobody existing with this person. There should be no person existing like this. What you say in Vedanta, as Granthi Vedan, only Atma remains. In Bhakti, only God remains. There is nobody else there. This is the second step. So you realize, then you serve. Then you merge. Then you want to, you have a pain of not giving. Again you gave. You have a joy of giving. But you have a little bit more. No, I could have given little more. Again you give. Then you have little, I can give little more. Maintain this pain. Never say enough. And those who give, they alone are very happy. If you want to be happy, be with the one who don't go live in the world, outside world. You may act there, but don't live with anybody. Don't spend time with anybody. Spend time with God. Mentally live there. Mentally think of that only. When you are feeding, think that the food is going to God. When you are talking, you think my words are going to God. This is my serving. I have come in the world not to grab and take and enjoy. I have come in the world to offer whom? Myself. Unless this humility converts into the personality which doesn't want to exist separately. The intolerance to separateness is the fruit of humility. And what Lakshmanaji said? When he rushed to Bhagwan Ram, Rami bilo ki bandhu kar jore, deh geh sab santrin tore. When Lakshmanaji saw that Ramji is going to forest, Rami bilo ki bandhu kar jore, he said, he is folding his palms were trembling. Deh geh kar saptrin tore. They are like the blade and straw. This body, this family, this thing. Whom you salute on the Independence Day? Those who have given their life. Whom you salute? Those who have given their life for something in this world. Something. This is the Seva aspect of Prashraya. The one who doesn't give, doesn't offer. He doesn't want to die, doesn't want to melt. In his mental zone, he is only at outer level, like an animal. Pashyati iti pashu. Definition of pashu in Sanskrit. One who works only on the world outside. Pashyati iti pashu. And manasa sivyati iti manushya. One who weaves with the mind, that is manushya. I don't work on the outside world. I am working with the Lord. I am talking with the Lord. I am dancing with the Lord. I am crying with the Lord. I am eating with the Lord. With outside anything, one portion should be busy inside. Like a girl is there who loves some boy madly. Although she is talking to the mother, one portion is there constantly. And supposing that boy has to come, then one eye would be there only. One attention should be there. Not a single moment should be there where I am not an offerer. That moment where I have not offered myself is not only wasted, it will become a seed of sorrows. Unoffered moment is going to become seed of sorrows. Kaun kutil khal kami mosam, kaun kutil khal kami, jehi tan diyo tahi bisrayo, ye kaiso namak harami, kaun kutil khal kami, bhari bhari udar vishay sang rache, ye kaise jaise sukar gami. We just take and 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 die while taking. All unhappy people are just takers. They only know how to take. They have never thought how I can give more. They only realize what I did not get. They never realize. And false realization is, if you make a list, what you did not get is lesser than what you got. There are million things which you got. Few things you did not get, I agree with that. But you are not able to break that small mental zone. Situation made you little constricted. Mentally, with your ego, you made that situation more constricted. With humility, pressure word, you break that wall and you glide in some other zone. जो आनंद सिंधु सुख राशि सी करते त्रैलोक सुपासी. You got the fruit of humility. Seva word is more clear, I hope. इसी के लिए life है. Don't crystallize yourself. World will be catching and crushing you. Better melt before world crushes. Two options are there. Either you melt voluntarily with joy at the feet of Lord and let Him exist, or world will crush with its own rag and dvesh, with its hardness. Not at the feet of Lord, at its feet. And that will be very painful. All pain is because somebody cut me, somebody crushed me. I am ready to be crushed by Lord's feet and hand. I am already becoming smiling. Not physically. Mentally somebody cut, and you are realizing that I am cut. You have brought that person mentally and you are feeling cut by that person. That person is not doing anything outside too much. Mentally you feel like that. Because you don't have a bigger Lord. You are not Prashray. You are not humble enough. That Vinay was not there. Who is cutting you all the time? Because I was not with the God. I feel it more cut than he is cutting outside. I'm feeling more hit inside, rather he is hitting outside. Nobody is going to hit his other work, I told you, no. But I'm not dissolving somewhere. Whole project of life is, I want to melt. But I want to crystallize at somebody. I want to become big in this life, that life. I told you, ambition is a good breakfast for a lazy person. Very bad lunch and worse dinner. Don't sleep with it. क्या था ambition सीता जी का? What was Sita ji's mind? Why she went into the earth? Why she went in Balmik ji's ashram? What was in their mind? They have come to tell, this is how you should think as I am doing it. Very big value, therefore I said, Prashraya. We'll see more.